Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. We have gotten another report that Olori Naomi knelt down, held Ooni of Ife's leg, and thank Ooni of Ife, appreciated the man, expressed so much love for Ooni of Ife over all his sacrifices towards her. Why is this? They said that Ooni of Ife ordered a brand new G-Wagon for Olori Naomi. And this time when the car came, the car went straight to the royal mansion in Lagos. That this whole thing happened right there in Lagos. And Olori Naomi was so happy, so so appreciative over the things that Ooni of Ife is doing for her, that she does not know how to thank Kabiyesi, but it's God who continue to bless Kabiyesi over and over again. That anybody who is sitting anywhere and thinking evil about Kabiyesi, that evil will return back to that person, because Kabiyesi deserves only but the best. Now, it is so, ironic that when the enemy think that they want to bring you down, God is raising a standard against them for you. And God is multiplying the greatness that is coming to your life. Remember that I think it was the very first time, if you notice what has been going on, all the operations that Ooni of Ife has been doing with Olori Naomi has always been in the royal mansion in Lagos, okay? And not in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. So, when we heard the other time, about 7 months ago, that Ooni of Ife bought Queen Naomi a G-Wagon, they said that car was in the royal mansion. It was even in the royal mansion that Olori Naomi received that G-Wagon. Olori Naomi has never ever brought that G-Wagon even to Akure. They said that G-Wagon has always been in Lagos, but only recently, when Naomi was ushered into the royal manor, Naomi started bringing her things gradually, and they said Naomi was even with the Ooni of Ife when the driver brought that G-Wagon to Ile-Ife. Now, all along, everybody heard the news that Kabiyesi bought Naomi a G-Wagon, but they had never seen that G-Wagon on a one-on-one. But when Queen Naomi brought that G-Wagon into the palace, it looks as if they couldn't bear it. The pain was too much for them to bear, and they decided that they were going to ruin that G-Wagon. And that was what happened that night, that they shattered the G-Wagon's the windshield, the rear mirror, and all of that. The G-Wagon was not involved in an accident. The G-Wagon was not involved in anything because they didn't want Naomi. They feel that Naomi doesn't deserve to be driving such car if they don't have it. We have heard that the whole of those women in the palace, none of them own a G-Wagon. None of them own a G-Wagon. The only person that owns a G-Wagon is Dr. Elizabeth. And they say Dr. Elizabeth bought her G-Wagon by herself. Dr. Elizabeth owns a white G-Wagon, and Olori Naomi owns a black G-Wagon that was gifted to her by the Ooni of Ife. As we are hearing, so when the G-Wagon came into the palace, they said that these people were so envious. They were so sad. They didn't like it and all of that. And that was what made them to, send whoever they sent to go and scatter the G-Wagon. We saw what happened, how they shattered the G-Wagon and all of that. They wanted to bring Queen Naomi pain. They wanted to make Queen Naomi sad. They wanted, because that G-Wagon, they say, is her favorite car, okay? Not just because it's a G-Wagon, because it came from her husband as a gift. Now they went to go and shatter the G-Wagon. Now, do you know what Kabiyesi did? Kabiyesi did not only fix the glass of the G-Wagon. They said Kabiyesi asked a driver to come and take that G-Wagon to Lagos. And they took the G-Wagon. Whether he sold the G-Wagon or whether he traded the G-Wagon for another G-Wagon or whether he did what, they said he now bought Queen Naomi a G-Wagon, a 2023 G-Wagon. And they said the G-Wagon was delivered to Olori Naomi in the royal mansion right there in Lagos. And this is the way God will do it. When your enemies come against you like a flood in the night, the Spirit of the Lord will raise up a standard against them. And the same Spirit of the Lord has the capacity of raising you even higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And that's exactly what God has done in the life of Olori Naomi. If this information is true, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you, Esheo. Do not forget, these are all speculated, rumored and alleged information. And whatever you see on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.